Hi, welcome back. We are in Chapter 7 in the second lab section on the research implementation. I believe in this research implementation, it's going to be the final delivery of goodness for this book, because I will have to show you the real practical implementation that happens in real life, a real project, with all the knowledge, the academic knowledge that we have established so far from all those outlines. So now we are on the ground. We are ready. We are equipped with all the instrument that we need, all the knowledge that we have, and all what we need to do now is implementation plan. Let's go ahead and review the details. Just to remind you, the final image, as we have established so far, it would look like something similar to that. This is the entire things that we have established from all the previous outlines. From this entire image, we have an image of the research design, the structure, the question, the hypothesis, the instrument. So this is our toolkit. We are ready. And the output of this particular toolkit that we worked on all this entire book to understand academically and conceptually and graphically, it's going to be something like that. So I would have had at the end this learner with this vector of numbers. Now, I just wanted to share with you this final image before we go ahead and discuss the implementation. So how are we going to go and start the implementation of a project? Now, before that, we need a sample. Choose this sample of class, certain course, of course, taking the subject that is going to be under investigation. This is the course, okay, which is teaching the subject. And of course, we know this course has a trainer and the learners, and of course, the objects. If you remember, we have two different type of samples, the probability and the non-probability. In this case, we are dealing with a non-probability sample. We have this subject X. It is about to start, and it has two trainers. I will call Mr. A and Miss B are both going to deliver the subject of X. Okay, and Mr. A has two groups of students. Now, Miss B, on the other hand, has also two groups. Now, I know that I have three instruments, instrument A, B, and C. Instrument A for the participants, it means it's going to be for the groups. Instrument B is targeting the trainers. And I know instrument C is about the subject X. Now, the question is, shall we inform the teachers about the real intuition of the project? Well, here's the point, and we discussed the subject reaction problem, because here the teacher is a kind of a subject. I am worried if I share with the teacher the reason of dropout problem, maybe the teacher will alternate their natural behavior. They're not going to be naturally genuine on the way they really teach the subject X. To this end, I'd prefer to share with them, this is a general research. You might want to contribute to this research. So will you be able to allow us to seek some information from the two groups before you start your course, from group 1 and 2, and also from you personally? And we need later on some information about the subject X from you personally. Now we seek the consent of A, we seek the consent of B. This is done. Next thing we want to do, also the same thing for the participants. Since we are in the first day now, we have 23 students here. We have 23 here, and we know they are there because the course have just started. What we want to do, again, to avoid the subject reaction, we don't want to tell the students, to avoid the Hawthorne effect. So to this end, what we're going to do, we're going to just tell them this is research for the purpose of improving the quality of the product that Learn project is trying to serve their citizens. And same thing, we're going to expose them to the instrument A. So now this is done, and everything is in hand. Same thing for Miss B, of course, all the groups are done. And we know now we secured all the consent and everything, the ethical factor has been taken into consideration. Now for instrument C, what we can do two things. We seek the professional opinion for maybe external consultant on the subject X to answer the demographic variables of subject X, plus of course the opinion of the teachers. since they are the teacher of the subject, plus some other personal also contribution to find out the demographic variable of subject X. Now, this is the first important things that you have to do. You have to draw this picture. You know your instrument is going on which direction. You seek all the ethical and license or consent issues. Make sure everything is in order, and you are going to be ready for the implementation steps. So we will have actually 2 stages of implementation. Let's go ahead and review the first stage of implementing the project. We'll see you then.